Going back to the year 2000, when A&E Audiology was founded by my mother, she grew the practice. And then by 2013, when I joined, there was already a very well-established operation with team norms, routines, etc. There really was already a good amount of attention on data entry and reporting. Top managers at the practice reviewed KPIs on a regular basis. There was a bonus and incentive plan in place that rewarded the team for achieving certain goals, mostly revenue goals, but also goals for specific activities in the practice, like getting referrals from patients and things like that. I share all of that because there was a strong culture of tracking performance, but it was all done manually. And after I joined the practice, again, 2013, I reworked the whole KPI reports into a format that I could work with that made more sense to me. It was done in Excel. I worked with the team to ensure that we had reliable data entry, which starts the whole process of reviewing KPIs off on the right foot. Truth be told, many of the team members at A&E Audiology said at the time that I was going a little bit overboard of putting together dashboards in Excel and PowerPoint. That manual process took a great deal of time to accomplish, countless hours setting up the dashboards, maintaining them. God forbid if anybody else had access to the Excel spreadsheets and made changes, there were inevitably going to be issues with all that. And then when I got to prepare them into report packages that I could either print or email, even that process would take a lot of time. So it all worked, but it was kind of a fragile process. It was susceptible to a lot of human error. And every month just felt like a race against the clock to compile data before our team meetings. And while I loved the clarity that those dashboards gave me, they weren't always as accessible for the rest of the team. When we discovered MVP, it really felt like someone had built a tool that we had been trying to cobble together ourselves. So suddenly, instead of spending, I would say, 3 to 5 hours a month preparing these reports, I could log in and see everything in real time, very adaptable. The homepage gave us a good snapshot. The KPI Center let us drill down, and the goals tab really became part of our weekly rhythm, which I'll explain a little bit more in a minute. One of the things that I love about using MVP is it's just saved me a lot of time where I don't have to prepare these manual dashboards, export data from our office management software, and go through that whole process.